Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a recipe using my favorite ingredient that is called tofu. So I'm going to make a fajita today using tofu. Tofu is a plant-based protein and which is very low in calorie and very healthy. Let's check out the ingredients I will need to make the fajita. For fajita, I'm going to use onions. I am using one big white onion. I'm using colorful bell peppers here. I have some orange, red and green. They're all medium-sized bell peppers. And I'm going to use salt to taste. I have fajita seasoning over here. If you don't have fajita seasoning, you can always use garlic powder, onion powder, some oregano, cumin seed powder and chili powder. Here I am going to use cilantro for garnishing at the end, and some black pepper and some cooking oil and tofu, of course. Let me show you how to prepare the tofu first. So here I'm using organic tofu that is super firm, and this is 1 pound. But I'm not going to use the whole thing, I'm just going to use half of it. So I'm going to use half of the tofu first. So let's take the tofu out. This is extra firm, so it doesn't have water in it. So I'm going to just lightly dab it with my paper towel. I'm using this because it's very easy to handle and it is firm. So you can see you don't see much water here. So now I'm going to just cut half of it and I'm going to save half in water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my tofu here and I'm going to pour water, and I'll keep it in my refrigerator so I can use this later. And every day I'm going to change the water of this tofu. I'm using half a pound of tofu now. I'm going to slice them. And I'm going to again slice it into strips. Just exactly looks like chicken strips here. And if you don't have tofu in your area, you can always substitute this with paneer, that is the Indian cottage cheese, or you can use any kind of meat. Now I have cut my tofu in strips. So now I'm going to shallow fry them so that it can hold its texture. I have used 1 teaspoon of oil here, and I'm going to shallow fry them placing them up here. I'm frying the tofu in a medium to high heat because it has a little bit of water, so it has to dry first, and tofu is very bland in flavor, so I'm going to season it with little salt and pepper. So I'm going to use some salt first, sprinkle some salt, and then I'm going to put some black pepper on top so it can pick up lots of flavor from this. And after 1 minute, I'm going to turn this over. Okay, now I think it's time to flip because look at the color here. You'll see it's brown in color. So I'm going to flip all of my tofu now. Now I have lowered my heat and I'm going to flip each side for around 1 minute and cook them till it becomes brown on all sides. Now my tofu looks ready here. It is brown in color and I could hear some crunchiness. I'm going to prepare the fajita now, so I am using around 1 teaspoon of oil again. And I'm going to put some onions first. And then I'm going to add all my colorful bell peppers. stir it well. Since I'm using less oil, so I'm going to cover it for a minute and then I'm going to come back. Okay, after 1 minute, let's stir it again. And again, I'm going to put the lid on for another minute, and my heat is on medium to high. Again, I'm going to open the lid and stir it again. And now I'm not going to cover the lid because I see a little bit of water coming out, so I'm going to just stir fry it on medium to high heat for another 1 to 2 minutes. So now it took me around 4 to 5 minutes, and I think it's been cooked. I don't want it to be fully cooked. It's a little crunchy, so you can it depends on you how you like them. You can just add salt to taste. Add the fajita seasoning mix here. Stir them carefully, and now it's time to add my tofu here. How beautiful it looks like. I see a lot of colors in here. Now it's time to squeeze in some lime juice and add the cilantro and mix them. Now it's ready to serve. You can serve this as it is, or you can serve this over rice, but I like mine in a different way. I'll show you how I like mine. I like mine over a tortilla. You can use any kind of tortilla, but I'm using a multi-grain tortilla over here. So I'm going to put the fajita on top of the tortilla. I'll sprinkle some cheese. You can use cheese of any of your choice. And I'm going to put some shredded lettuce on top of it. And I'm going to use sour cream on it. And now this is ready to eat. And you can use any kind of sauce on it, but I like as it is. So this is now ready. This is a very easy and simple recipe to prepare. If you like today's recipe, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching. Bye.